Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics. I'm very humbled today. This is pretty awesome. I reached 200 subscribers. I've been kind of holding at 200 for a couple of days. I was waiting to make a video, but it's a pretty awesome milestone. So in honor of that, I'm showing off my milestone collection. So here's the X-Men #1. There's Hulk #1, milestone editions of course. Giant size X-Men #1. And then here's some Marvel milestone editions with cover pulls. The Tomb of Dracula #10, of course first appearance of Blade, I believe. And then these were like mashups. So the Spectacular Spider-Man, and then this one is the Marvel Premiere featuring Doctor Strange #3. So that's what we have there. There's some milestones. So thank you all for the 200 subscribers. It was also a big day. I had a birthday recently, so from my wife and my son, I got a lot of cool stuff, so I'll show that off. Here is 3 figures I got from them today. So there is the Hulk and Wolverine. That was a 2-pack. And there's Wolverine as well. That's pretty cool. Here is the Man in Black from Westworld, pop figure. Let's see what else we got here. Here are 2. All 4 of these little mini bobblehead mystery pops. So really excited about those. Really like those. The Beast is pretty cool. Professor X, but I can tell you that these 2 in the middle, the Wolverine and the Mystique, are just absolutely fantastic. Here's an interesting one. I have to say thanks to I can't remember who it was. Somebody, I'll look it up and I'll try and put it in the comment in the section below. But somebody description. Somebody had tagged in a video that they had a picture of their old room, their old their old childhood room. So what happened was that there was a he had found this picture and he showed it off and he said, anybody else have a picture like that? Show it off. Well, that threw me in a frenzy. I knew that I had a picture somewhere, and there's the picture. See if you can see that very clearly. I know it's dark, but let's see if that helps at all. So that is the picture of my room when I was a kid. And if you see that poster there, in the corner, that Wolverine poster, well, today my son gave me a new copy of it. Of course, I didn't have my original. So there you go. So I got that today. And then also, I got a copy of Hulk versus Wolverine, and I already had one copy, but this one I got because it was a much higher grade, and I wanted to put it in this frame to show the first appearance of Hulk, or the first cameo appearance from Hulk. I still say it's pretty much the first appearance in 180, and then also the first page, the marquee appearance of Wolverine in Hulk 181. So if you get this particular book, you can frame them both. I won't take it down, but if you turn it around, it also has a clear backing and it shows the wraparound cover from this book as well. If you're familiar with that book, you know what that looks like. I just don't feel like taking it down right now. It's it's hard to put back up. So there's that. So I got that framed. So also this past week, I guess last weekend, I went ahead and added another shelf up here to the comic room, and it has all of the Disney Infinity. I don't have the complete collection, but I was collecting these for a while. and I'm pretty close to complete. This is the Star Wars section, all the Star Wars figures that I have. Again, it's not complete, but it's pretty close. And then starting the Marvel collection that I have. Again, not complete, but close. Very close. I think I'm only missing like maybe 10 or 11 figures from the entire game series. So that's pretty good. What else? Oh. Here is a couple more Disney Infinities. Tron and Korra. So actually that's, I guess that's not Tron. That's his, I forget his name. Finn or something, or Flynn's son. I don't know. I forget, but I love that movie. What else did we pick up? Oh yeah, tell me what y'all think about this. I got this at the Peddler's Mall. It is Back to the Future 2 car with the flying, the turned over wheels. You can see that there. And I went ahead and strung it up myself with some nylon. And look at that. Isn't that neat? So I strung it up to there. Whoop! Tapped him. Look at him. He's going in a tailspin. Look out! What's one thing that's pretty cool is that he will, the car will always come back to its spot. No matter what you do to it, the way that I hung it, it settles back in position. So that's pretty neat. So, that there. He's in a tailspin. Marty's freaking out. And then, to cap it off, my big gift, my wife got me a Hulk 180. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And of course, with that other figure, with those figures I showed earlier, came the Hulk 181 reprint. And this is one of the things I was talking about before in my last video, and tips for buying reprints. So I got that completely packaged with the two action figures I showed earlier, the Hulk and the original Wolverine costume. They came together all in one packaging. The packaging wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. And this reprint of Hulk 181 was inside, and it's a very, very faithful reprint. It shows the 25 cents, the Hulk 181. It has the original title, The Incredible Hulk, and now the Wolverine, as opposed to most of the other reprints, even the True Believers, they don't have that original title and pricing and everything. So this is pretty cool. And then, of course, I was going to get it slabbed. I'm definitely going to get it pressed because it has several non-color breaking waves and bends from the packaging originally, not having a board that it held up against. It was kind of loose in there. So I'm definitely going to get it pressed, but I can't decide whether to get it slabbed or not. Tell me what y'all think, because the reason I want to get it slabbed is because I think it's going to present well, and I'll probably get a 9 point something, 2 or so, I think, and maybe a 6. But there are some features on the inside that I was really looking forward to reading, and I may want to reread several times. They added about 4 pages in the back of this book that show like a history of Wolverine and his outfits and everything, and I thought it was pretty cool. Costumes, I suppose. I thought it was pretty cool, so I may want to reread that later, but I'm definitely going to get it pressed just to increase the grade, and then I might put it in a BCW UV wall placard. And I think I'm going to do the same thing for the Incredible Hulk 180. It's missing the Marvel value stamp, so that's going to hurt its grade. So if I get it slabbed, it's probably only going to pull in like, a 2.5 or a 4, somewhere in that range. And really the cover is excellent. It's in excellent condition. And really the only thing that's hurting it is the Marvel value stamp. But as you know, that takes a significant pull off the grade. I mean, really big pull off the grade. So I'll probably just keep it and enjoy it. And I'll probably put it in a BCW UV protected case too. And then, we'll be on the hunt for 181. I absolutely love this cover. Love everything about it. There's only one other book that I've ever had that I stared at as much as I've stared at this one so far, and I've had this less time, so this will probably overtake it. With that, I got tagged by the Crimson Comic to show my top 5 covers for my favorite superhero. It was started by Comic Boards, I think. So my cardboard's 22 or something like that. I'll put it in the description. But here are two of my. Of course, it's going to be Wolverine. He's my favorite character. BUB'S comics, no brainer there. Kind of like the Crimson comic has his. It's the Flash. Duh. So here is, now this one doesn't show Wolverine in the cover, so I don't know if that's going to count. But it certainly didn't make it big because it's got Hulk and Wendigo in it. So there's number 1 there, Incredible Hulk, 181. Here's going to be number 2, Giant Size X-Men 1. Here's going to be number 3, which is Wolverine number 90, just because it was the first comic I ever owned, and I still have it. This is the same, that's Wolverine number 90 also, but it's the back side, it's a wrap cover. I like putting them together. And then coming across the top wall here, we've got Wolverine number 1 for number 4. That's just an awesome cover. I think I may end up getting that in a UV slab too, but we'll see. And then, of course, McFarlane's Hulk 340, or the Incredible Hulk 340. Just a fantastic Wolverine cover. One of my favorites ever. He just looks so tough there. Not a huge McFarlane fan, but they really do a good job on that one. So there's my 5 Wolverine books. I'm going to go ahead and tag a few people in on this. Hopefully they're watching. If you hear of them or see them post a video and you don't see them post anything about this tag, then go ahead and tell them in the comments, hey, you got tagged. And the tag is your favorite superhero, top 5 covers from your favorite superhero. So I'll tag Thanatos. I know he might be going for like training or deployment or something for a few weeks, so it may be a while before he gets around to getting in on this. But I'll also tag Reggie Simmons, IFBB or IBBF Pro, I think it's IBBF Pro. He just got back from Silicon Valley Con, so he might be a little busy too, but hopefully he'll get something put out there. And then also I'll tag That Comic Guy Chris. So go ahead and tell us what your favorite superhero is and top 5 covers. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. Another day older and deeper in debt. So, but what a great haul, and I want to thank my wife who really and my son, both of them just absolutely went just amazing. Such thoughtful gifts. That poster from my son, I about lost it. Total surprise, just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. So thank you both, and thank you to the YouTube community for 200 subscribers. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it, and that's it. So you know what I'm going to do when I get done with this video, and that's read a comic. I suggest you do the same. Thanks. Bye.